Hey there, beautiful souls. Are you ready for your general intuitive tarot reading for October? If this is your first time to this channel, hello and welcome. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you are returning, thanks for joining me once again. As always, please remember that not all messages will resonate for everyone, so take what does and leave the rest for someone else, because these are readings for the collective. If you haven't already, I would ask that you take a second right now to click the subscribe button, which is free for you and is a great way to support the channel. Also, if you are enjoying these videos and want to see more of them, then let YouTube know that by clicking the like button as well. If we take a quick look at the astrology for October, the retrograde motion of Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus might feel like a regression of old stories and people reappearing in your life. But it really isn't. So instead, use this as an opportunity to wrap up the past and take care of any unfinished business. This is particularly important if you are an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, or Pisces, as you will feel it and benefit from it the most. Now, on October 6th, we have a full moon in Aries, which inspires us to channel our inner pioneer and get ready to chase big dreams. When Venus enters Libra on October 13th, our romantic life receives blessings. Dating and friendships will go well for all signs, but if you're Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in particular, you'll get a charismatic boost. The new moon in Libra on October 21st might bring on a fear that reminds us of a little insecurity we may have thought we'd overcome. But this is an opportunity to truly rise above that challenge and show what we're capable and made of. These lunar vibes might feel particularly intense for Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorns. October 22nd marks the sun's entrance into Scorpio. The season of the witch begins now, and it's set to get spooky in every sense of the word. Over the next 4 weeks, a general sense of mystery might be felt in the air. And finally, on October 28th, the most positive and harmonious aspect of the month occurs when Mars trines Jupiter. Do you feel like taking a risk? The universe says to go for it. Those who act on their desires, especially Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, could find themselves in the right place at the right time. Now, let's see what other messages the universe has for you, so I'll catch you on the flip side of this video. All right, beautiful souls, this is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is for the month of October, a month that a lot of people like, particularly because at the end of the month is Halloween. And in honor of Halloween, I'm using my clarifier deck, is my jack-o'-lantern deck right here with this nice little pumpkin on it. So I usually use this deck only in the month of October. And I don't know about you, I love Halloween. It's always an interesting time. It's a time when it's really, at least in the northern hemisphere, it's dark. The days are shorter and the nights are getting longer, and it's a little bit cooler, and it's an interesting time. The Celts and the Gaelic people really, on the October 31st in the evening into the 1st of November, they would celebrate, and they called it Samhain or Samhain, depending on how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure what is the correct pronunciation. I guess I'll have to Google that one day. But anyway, that was a time when they believed that the veil between the worlds, between the living and the other side, was very thin, or that the line between those worlds could be blurred at that time. And so they're celebrating the harvest, but they're also celebrating and trying to reach out to their ancestors. So that's what that was all about. And if you know more about that than I do, and leave me some comments in the comments box. I'd love for you to let me know and correct me if I'm wrong on this. All right. All right. So Virgo, let's get into your messages. Let's see if the ancestors have something to tell you this month of October. All right, so I'll give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and universe for the messages they provide, and for assisting me in interpreting the messages for the highest vibrational good of my Virgo seekers. Let's see what they want to tell you. May I have cards, please, for Virgo for October? You have the Queen of Pentacles. I think something's flipped. Hold on one second. Let me just check. Okay, you do. You have two cards. You have the Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. That's interesting. Okay. Let's put these together. I'll show you the two cards after. Okay, let's continue. Let's get out the rest of your cards, please, for Virgo for October. Magician. One more card, please, and thank you. For Virgo. You have the Ace of Wands. Let me just move these over. Very nice energy here for you. You have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, Virgo. Okay. I have to start first and foremost by addressing the pentacles on the table, okay? Pentacles is the suit of the earth, okay? It is the suit of, it's the suit of really, it is the suit of the earth, but it's also the suit of autumn. And if you're in the northern hemisphere, that's October. October is autumn month, okay? And it is your suit in part because it is associated with earth signs. So, what are the earth signs? That's, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is associated with this suit. Excuse me. So it's not a wonder for me that the Pentacles came out, but it is in a way, because when it's Taurus, I tend to get a lot of Pentacles, or Pentacles come out easier when I'm reading for Taurus. But when I'm reading for you, I don't normally get those kinds of messages. And I'm getting very strongly here in this month. And you have three of them. You have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Six of Pentacles. I'm just going to pull this one out here for right now so you can see that. There's the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and you have this Three of Pentacles here, all right? So there's something definitely going on here in the physical world for you. And in the physical world, this is usually associated with what isn't, how do we live here on this earth? Well, we live on this earth with money. Okay, and there's money associated here, and there's your skills associated with that Three of Pentacles, and getting working on your trade or your craft, or trying to work on some kind of success that gets manifested into the material world. It's like teamwork and working with other people so that you can earn money, is what I'm feeling for somebody here. And so you do have this Five of Wands, which is a card of working with other people as well. So I feel like these two, but in this case, it's also you planning the chessboard a little bit. You can see that here. This character has got all these pieces. This is the larger character, and they're the smaller ones. So you're in charge here of making the moves on the chessboard and putting all the pieces in place for yourself, which is a good thing, because the energies and the messages I'm getting for you in this month is that you have some financial opportunities, right? Pentacles is money, it's career, it's all those things here in the material world, right? And it's associated with money, career, finance, energy, resources, your own personal energy, that kind of thing. And I feel for you that because of this Ace of Wands and the Magician, that there are some opportunities here that could change your situation for the better, or you're starting your month off in the better situation, because the Queen of Pentacles is an energy of success and an energy of having worked hard to make that environment for, that character has made the environment for herself all that she wants it, and it's very perfect. And if you notice, it also looks very fall-like on that card, in that first card, that Queen of Pentacles card. It's got that the hues and colors of autumn, the reds, the yellows, the oranges. That's what it looks like in the Northern Hemisphere. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, as you go further north anyway. And that's what autumn is known as, sort of that color, that hue that's associated with it. So I feel for you that things are either changing for the better financially, or you're starting off the month in a really good financial state. I also feel that because of the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is the card of, you have balance there. You have more than enough. You can share your resources with somebody else, all right? They're having two figures. They're having tea, and the tea is being poured out as, you feel like you want to pour out the tea, right? In other words, you can share your resources, and maybe it's your personal energy for some of you, and it's not money related, but I'm feeling very strongly money here, and somebody's has some great earning power or great earning potential is what I'm feeling here, with the Ace of Wands. Something new is there, and the Magician says, like, the sky's the limit for you. Okay, so I feel like you can really you're really in a good place for this. Let's get into your qualifiers. Let's start getting into the clarifiers and the qualifiers here of the Queen of Pentacles. As I said, it's an energy of, you've worked very hard, you've been methodical, and now you can reap the rewards, all right? So it's like an energy of saying, relax, everything is in the perfect place. However, I do have to say that because of that Five of Wands, which sometimes can be a card of conflict. It's not as perfect as you think. So there is a bit of a sticking point there. We'll get to that in a second. Let's start with this Queen of Pentacles. Tell me all about this Queen of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. Tell me about, you know, I feel like you're, oh, Six of Pentacles. Okay, you can't make this stuff up, people. Six of Pentacles. So you have that card twice. Remember I said this is the card of having more than enough and being able to say, hey, I can share the wealth. I feel like for you, you can attract more of this green stuff, the greenbacks, the cash, the money, okay? And this is just going to fatten up your bank account, all right? So, you know, I do have to say be careful, though. It's great to have a big bank account, and we'll have to get into that in a second. But let's clarify this perfect environment of this Queen of Pentacles for yourself, where you actually got more than enough. I feel like you are attracting it, and you're attracting it very easily. You're probably tucking it away somewhere. I feel for somebody they have new revenue streams. I feel like you are sharing that with somebody because you have the Two of Cups, which is a relationship. So this is either you're sharing your wealth with somebody, or you and your partner are enjoying your life as a result of sharing that wealth, or that the fact that you're in a good position financially. I feel, Virgo, that for some of you, it is a really great business partnership that's helping you to make this money. And that partnership is critical to that, as well as it is an energy of saying that this partnership works. This partnership is like an easy partnership, okay? Let's continue to clarify. King of Wands, you are looking at the big picture here. That's what the King of Wands is all about, right? King of Wands is oftentimes with the Queen of Wands too. These are people that get busy. This is an energy of people that don't sit around and wait for it to flow into them. They actually take steps and take action to, you know, gain what they have in life, all right? So the beauty, though, of the King of Wands is that it's somebody who can also see the big picture, can see things in advance of what's coming at them. So they trust in their intuition and their competence and their own thoughts and ideas and their own leadership abilities. To me, that is a leader. Oftentimes I say that's a CEO type of role. And I'll say to you that if this is you and you're looking for looking to move up in the world, there is potential there for you in terms of moving up in your work situation. If you looking to maybe new revenue streams through new positions, you can manifest a new job, a new role, a new money-making idea that you are just seeing from the 30,000-foot view, okay? For some of you, this is a side hustle, and a good side hustle, and you've got the big picture of that right here, right now. Now, I have to get into that Five of Wands, because even though you have enough with the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands is the card of a little bit of saying, well, there's a bit of like conflicting something there. So you have money, and if you have money, that's great, and you're getting your bank account up to speed. But the thing is that you have to keep an eye on your budget, right? You have to nonetheless, because you can't just spend willy-nilly, okay? Because it's pretty easy to blow through cash, right? If you're not keeping an eye on it, if you don't pay attention, all right? So I'm going to say to you that this is, the universe is telling me you need to update your budget. You have to keep an eye on your budget. And you actually have to have a budget if you don't have one, all right? So You don't want to blow through this stuff. There's the Five of Cups, okay, saying that if you don't, you're going to blow through it. Those are the 3 cups there, and you're going to be disappointed, okay? Now, before you do that, remember there's 2 cups over here on the other side, but I would say to you that you don't want to get to that place, and so you don't want to be disappointed. And the way to do that is to you know, keep an eye on that budget. And I would also say to you that while you might be attracting cash, because I said I feel like you're attracting it probably pretty easily, I would also say there's a tendency in this month for some people to be big spenders. So as it's coming in, you're letting it go out, all right? And I'd have to say to you then, you know, if you stick to the budget, then you'll be able to put some away for the rainy day, okay? It will be safely tucked away. And if you are having new revenue streams, new jobs, new money-making ideas, and all this stuff going on, then you'll be able to stockpile it a little faster, a little easier. Because don't forget, we're not always in, you know, it's not always happiness all the time in our lives. You know, life is the wheel, right? It's the wheel of fortune. It's the circle of life, which is sometimes we're up and sometimes we're down. And when you're down, then you're going to need the money, all right? So you could, you know, maybe you're a contractor and, you know, you're making big bucks, and then all of a sudden you lose your contract, okay? So you need to be wise to that. Or if you know, made a lot of money, but then all of a sudden you lose your job and you get retired, or retired early, if you will, then, you know, you have to rely on only that money that you have. So navigating this wisely with the 6 of Swords is very important here. Knowing that you're well protected, knowing that the universe has got your back, knowing that the divine is watching over you, but also very important to know that sometimes waters are smooth and then sometimes they're choppy. So just keep an eye on that budget. Use the budget. Stick to the budget, okay? And you'll keep the money. Along with all the new money that you're making, that's a good thing, okay? So I think it's important for you to know that. All right, let's get one more clarifier. Page of Wands, yeah, looking to explore a little bit, looking to go out and maybe get a little bit adventurous on, you know, things, and with your ideas, especially those fresh ideas that somebody is getting, those fresh money-making ideas that you are really going to be able to implement into this, I don't know, the side hustle or whatever it is that you're doing. For some of you, you are contemplating going away, taking a short travel because you're curious to get out there a little bit, and maybe just even like a little road trip for a week or 2, because I feel like you're a little bit restless too. So with that Page of Wands, that's a bit of like, let's get out and explore. I'm restless and I want to see something, and you want to roam a little bit rather than staying home, okay? So I feel that for somebody, and if that's the case, I'm going to say happy trails to you and enjoy that trip, okay? Or that little road thing that you're going to do. Now, Magician is the card of magic. Magician is the alchemist. The Magician says, I can manifest whatever it is that I want to manifest. So you have all the skills. You have all the abilities, right? You just have to make it happen, okay? So the universe is going to help you. The universe, that's what manifestation is about, is that you ask the universe to bring down as above, so below, and make it happen. And in this Magician, we have like this hat. It's like the magician's hat, and everything pops out of the hat, okay? So for you, I feel like you're in a high manifestation period, and your potential, as I said, to gain and get, to gain money, gain opportunities, gain, you know, a better income, to get new jobs, and it's money making. I feel like this is your time to do it because of the Magician. You are infinite. Remember that. You are infinite, and you are a magical creature, okay? You are made of the stars. We are all made of the stars. So manifest, and this be a good time for you to do that. All right, let's clarify that manifestation, that magician energy. Tell me about that magician energy. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Happy, 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 happy. Okay, that's what 10 of Cups is. It's ultimate happiness. All right, it's not anything other than the ultimate card of happiness and love. So if you're with your honey and you want to enjoy yourself, or if you are without a honey but still want to enjoy yourself, this is the time to do it, because your magic is working for you. It's this 10 of Cups is the perfect realization of, you know, whatever it is that you feel makes you prosperous and brings you joy in whatever. Okay, now it is also 10 of Cups clarifying the magician. I want to tell you, it's a really good time for gratitude. It's a time to say thank you for all of everything that you've gained in your life and everything that you have. And it's a time for giving thanks for, you know, the things. I do feel also for somebody, and again, it's not going to be for everybody, but this is the time for you to hug somebody. I think somebody needs a hug, and that it makes sense to me because you also had the Lovers card come out. And so it's a perfect timing for you to show your love and appreciation of those around you. For those who have been there for you and those who have been there to support you. There's people in your life who, no matter what happens, good, bad, or ugly, they're there for you. And for that, being appreciative, Ace of Cups, showing that how you feel about them, showing that you are grateful for that, and that your cup is overflowing here. All right, now you also have the Ace of Wands, which is a fresh start. It's a fresh spark. It's new and new feelings of passion and being passionate about something. So whatever is going on in your life, you're feeling great about it, particularly if you are making more money than you probably have before, and you feel like you're finally getting somewhere in terms of your you know, your financial goals. I'd say bravo. You have the Sun card, all beautiful positivity. I mean, the sun just shines down and makes everything better, right? It makes us feel better. It makes our skin golden, and it, you know, helps the you know, plants and trees grow, right? So the sun is nothing but positivity, you know, stamping out the darkness and bringing back some light into our lives. All right, so that's the Sun card. I'd say you also have the World card. That's another major arcana there. That's two major arcana under the Ace of Wands. You know, the World card is it's the last card in the major arcana. And so it's like saying you've come full circle. You've come to the completion. There's some success here, and there's some victory that, you know, you should be celebrating, some kind of accomplishment that you know, if you've been working on something quite steadily, some goal that you're trying to achieve, then, you know, you should be happy for that, because there's a sense of completion, right? And you should be patting yourself on the back and saying congratulations, all right? If no one else is going to do it for you. All right, one more card here for the Ace. Whoa, something just flew. What's that? Let's see what that is. Yeah, Four of Wands. Four of Wands, happy, 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 stability, beautiful. I think that you're in a very good place in this month, Virgo. All right, let's see what the Oracle wants to tell you. Message, please, for Virgo for October. What would you like to tell Virgo? Message for Virgo, please. Okay, you have number 26. Can't make this stuff up. It says happy, happy. Let me get the book and I'll read to you. Happy, happy. This is a great month. Number 26. Let's see what that says. Happy, happy. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. Nice, nice reading, my dear Virgo friends. I'll leave it there. I hope there was something in it that resonates. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I drop my next video. I have already uploaded some videos, some extra videos that are for a 3-month look ahead for October, November, and December. If you've already seen them, great. If you haven't, you can find them on the channel and check those out as well. I'll see you again very soon, my friends. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light.